Yes. So guys, in my recent video, we discussed about the major inconveniences that have happened at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. And I found that it is important for me to do a follow-up video so that I can explain to you further things that have been announced to be the expected changes by the current Minister for Transport and Roads and Infrastructure. So things that happened that led to these decisions to be made were that there were two major blackouts at the airport that brought everything at a standstill for almost 30 minutes. So in August this year and also in November 2023. So in a span of 2 months, there has been a complete total blackout at the airport, which inconvenienced a lot of passengers and international travelers. The second one was, continuous complaint by travelers through the airport who say that, the experience as they go through the airport is not as seamless as it should be. There is so much time that is spent in between your entrance at the gate of the airport until the time you board the plane, and vice versa when you are coming back. So listening to all these complaints, the Minister for Infrastructure and Transport decided that, it's time now to make some changes within the airport so that the customer experience in there improves. So these are some of the changes that were announced. Okay, so I'm just repeating what was said because in a way it will affect all of us, either as a person who travels internationally, or a person who goes to the airport to work there, or a person who drives taxis or cabs and drops passengers at the airport, all generally as people who accompany friends and family members who travel internationally. So these are some of the things that we look forward to seeing changes in the coming months. So the first one is that there is expected to be self-screening of vehicles in motion, meaning that when you are entering the main entrance at the airport, normally people are required to descend and then go through a screening gate, and then on the other side of the gate they come back into the car. So that will not happen. So there will be self-screening gadgets already installed by the side of each gate, so that when any car is entering while still in motion, it will be screened. Okay, so people will not require to drop down their vehicles. The second one is that there will be passengers self-check-in plus luggage plus immigration. So you can imagine if we eliminate all those gate controls for people to do their self-check-in early in advance, and when you get there everything is automated, and then people are well informed on the procedures of check-in, immigration procedures, and luggage drop-in or drop-off, everything will take shorter time than it is currently taking. Point number 3 on the things that we expect that will change will be prior information of passengers. So normally, depending on the airline that you are flying with, the responsibility is theirs to keep you updated on your flight schedule and anything else that is required. So the Kenya Port Authority will take some mandate in keeping passengers informed. If you have an upcoming flight, they will keep you informed on other details past what the airline gives you, because the airline definitely they will send you messages, they will send you emails, but Kenya Ports Authority will be sending passengers some prior information to avoid late inconveniences. So maybe they'll be sending you a reminder at night to tell you put your bag and all your travel documents in nice position so that you don't get late the next day. Point number 4 is that there will be increase in exits and entrances for cars. So I know most of you who have driven to the airport through the private entry points, so not where the public vehicles pass, the matatus and others, taxis and private cars. There are only 3 gates at the entry and also at the exit. So meaning that if it is peak time when a lot of flights have arrived at the same time, there is so much backlog of cars trying to exit the airport or trying to get in, and sometimes it causes serious traffic at that point. So there is a plan to increase the number of exits and entries for private cars and taxis. Point number 5 is that they are going to plan on how to reduce the number of people entering the airport. So this one will mostly be targeting people who accompany VIPs and friends, or people who need special assistance. So normally, entering the airport does not mean entering the main gate and going to the parking area. Past the parking area, there are people who get now the access into the inside part of the airport, where, you know, normal civilians don't get access to. So what they are saying is that VIPs will be accompanied by less people. People who need special assistance also will be accompanied by less people compared to what is happening currently. Meaning that inside the airport space, where, you know, people are doing the check-in and other travel protocols, only people who are traveling will be more. So that will reduce the unnecessary entry of people who are not traveling. So that mostly will be targeting the categories as I have mentioned. Also, there is a plan to train all airport staff on customer experience and customer service. So they believe that, Kenya Airport Authority offers long-term employment, and it is good that they also include capacity building and training and staff development as part of their program to ensure that they give top-notch customer service to the customers. So point number 7 is that they will also install free Wi-Fi. I know it's there already, but if you have ever been to inside JKIA, you are never sure whether that Wi-Fi is working or not, because it will work one day, another day is not working, and then it is so complex for you to sign in to get access. So they are saying that they will install more hotspot areas for free Wi-Fi, and also increase the number of charging ports for computers, for phones and other gadgets. So the point number 9 is that they will also liaise with the subsidiaries that operate food restaurants and other items that are sold for food and snacks at the airport, to ensure that the prices are brought down, because right now people complain that everything there is expensive. And then point number 10 is that food quality also, they want to liaise with the providers of these services to ensure that the food quality is to the standard of the international airport. So those are the changes that honestly are in place, and hopefully that the minister will deliver to the promise. So thank you very much for joining, and see you guys in my next video.
Therefore, achilia clutch kabisa, twende mafuta tukienda. Just maintain to your lanes. Clutch yote ndani, brake pole pole, achilia clutch, maintain hapo hivyo.